How's it going, everyone? This is my hello, and welcome back to Chrono Trigger, New Game Plus. Now, I decided to go through Death Peak again in New Game Plus, which I thought I wouldn't have to do, or wouldn't want to do, since I hate Death Peak. However, with the ending I want to show you, so I actually meant to show you this ending with my main playthrough save file, but as it turns out, my characters were too weak for me to show you this ending that I want to show you, so I'm gonna have a much easier time doing this in New Game Plus. Funny thing is, you know that one part in Death Peak that gave me so much trouble? This time I did it in one try, so I'm both glad and mad. Just tsundere, or tsundere, or soon, however you say it. So, I want to tackle this ending with Magus, Robo, and Isla, since I never showed off Magus in, fights before. Although, for this particular thing I want to show you, I want Luca and Mara in my party. Speaking of Luca, I decided to show you what happens if you save Chrono, and so here's the thing. When Mara is in your party, she will be the one who talks with Chrono with a hug, and it's all romantic. But if Mara's not in your party, then if Luca's in your party, then she will be the one who greets Chrono, and it's appropriate because she and Chrono are good friends. There's no such special scene if it's only Magus, Robo, Isla, or Frog in your party, because although they are party members, they're not really close to Chrono, so there's no special scene that makes you feel good. There's none of that. So what ending do I want to show you? Well, I did talk about this last time, but you always had the option of flying to 1999, the day of Lavos, when Lavos destroyed the world. Forward. I love how badass Max is when he's just saying fly. So this is something we've never seen before, but it really matters if you're flying the epoch in 1999, when Lavos breaks out of the ground. There it is. It's Lavos himself. We're not backing down now. We're more than ready. Let's fly. Can we just acknowledge how awesome that was? Like, that was so cool. It's one thing to watch a video of that, but to see it with your own eyes when you play the game, It's something else. Like, you can't believe it's in a game like this, but it's in the game. An awesome sequence in which we fly the Epoch, our flying time machine, straight into Lavos, with some cool flying here and there. So what just happened was that we actually destroyed the Epoch when we crashed into Lavos. But what happened was that we destroyed Lavos' exterior as a result of that. So what is the direct result? We skipped Phase 1 of the final boss fight. We're going straight to Phase 2. Now, if you went to the Black Omen and played the game regularly, you notice that there would be a chance to escape with the time portal and a chance to save. There's no such thing here. You've made your choice when you committed. Also, I'd like to just acknowledge how Magus was the only one standing at the beginning of this cutscene, being like, I've always been ready. Come on, get up. I'm ready. I'm itching to kill Lavos. So I'm gonna fight Lavos with Magus, Robo, and Isla, since I haven't shown off Magus yet. Now there may be some Magus dialogue that I might not have shown off since I skipped Phase 1, but I think this more than enough does it. You know what I mean. I'm gonna fight Lavos with these three. So I'll just be skipping through the boss fight, showing you Magus dialogue, which should be in the next scene here. So let's do this. How fitting. Magus was the one to deal the finishing blow. Of all the party members in our party, it was the most personal for Magus, defeating Lavos. So yeah, the fight went well. Nothing too exciting, just dark matter, shock, and triple kick. So let's see what ending we're about to get. I don't want to. Wait a minute, what? This feels a little bit like I'm feeling deja vu. I think I've seen this ending before. So here's the thing about this ending. It's mostly the same, except for the final part of the ending. Because this is actually one of the main endings you can get in the main playthrough without even needing New Game Plus. It's probably one of the most epic endings you can get though, with flying the Epoch into Lavos. But for the most part, this ending is going to be the same as the main ending. But there's going to be, like I said, one major difference at the ending of the ending. So let me just skip to the later portion of this ending, shall we? How many times am I going to say ending in this ending? Alright, so I skipped to this cutscene, well, this part of the ending since, well, this is going to be the last thing I'm going to be showing off in this save file. Because the next video is going to be me talking about the DS and PlayStation version of Chrono Trigger, so this is the last time you'll be seeing gameplay footage from my end for Chrono Trigger. So, Isla, you were a very fun character to play as. Even though I wasn't very satisfied with the character and story development, you were great. Also, I don't know, sex. Did he say something about sex? They're your ancestors after all. Supposedly. Kino and Isla better get married, right? So, I'm sorry you couldn't be a human frog, but It's for the better. So long, frog. Like I said before. Oh, we got the princess kissing the frog. I just realized. Well, actually, Luke had pointed it out, but... So long, frog. You're the most noble man I know. Meanwhile, Magus has unfinished business. We never did figure out what happened to Shala. Good luck. I'm actually going to be talking about Shala in the next video too. But that means you must also go too, Robo. Good luck, dear friend. Now it's over. There's no more time traveling. Our epoch is destroyed. All time gates are closed now. I guess this is really the end of our adventure after all. Oh, what does King Guardia want now? I guess it's about the Nadia Bell. But yeah, notice how Chrono's mom didn't come and be all like, "Oop, I'm traveling through time." Nope, we just had the time gate close peacefully. In that sense, this is a more peaceful ending, where everything has more closure. And I have to say, I'm gonna love the part that comes up next. Hello, Father. Oh, it's balloons. They're so beautiful. And a bell, of course, but still. Thank you, King. Thank you, Father. The bell is beautiful. What a gentleman. Oh! And she's even got the balloons as a gift. What, Marl? You okay there? Oh, you need help. What is it what they said? Like when the bell rings, destiny happens? Well, Chrono, go grab her. That was so cute. Aww. Just Chrono and Marl just hugging each other, flying in that romantic night, romantically in the sky. Sure, they might have been in danger, but still, it was such a romantic flight through the night sky, through the world. I don't know, like, I actually prefer this to the main ending. Now, the reason why you'd want to see the main ending in the first place, where you go through the Black Omen, is because the main ending is the only way you can access New Game Plus. But if I had a choice, and if it weren't for New Game Plus, I would actually choose to watch this for the main ending over what we actually saw. So, is this my favorite ending? That's a good question. It feels the most complete, even though last video's ending was also very good too. I don't know, like I didn't show you all of the endings, but I chose the ones that I liked the most, either because they were the most dramatic, they were weird, they were special, or just very charming. So that is Chrono Trigger. I've shown you everything I wanted to show you in the Super Nintendo release of Chrono Trigger, the original version. Like I said before, I am done recording this game from my Wii. However, there is going to be one more video. I said before I wanted to discuss Chrono Trigger on the PlayStation and the Nintendo DS, because there are some differences here and there. And I want to talk about one of the extra endings in the Nintendo DS version, as it's actually very important. And along with that, I actually want to talk about one particular topic that was not answered in Chrono Trigger, and that is how I want to end my Let's Play next week. So, the next Chrono Trigger video will be the last Chrono Trigger video. Thank you for watching, and take care. Goodbye, everybody.